the way you can like speed up so bad and you can stop right away. That's the amazing part. It's like so exciting. It's lovely. I was like a child. Mountain bikes, it's not comfortable for me for like shape of my body, but I didn't have any discomfort.
Center and retighten the nut. It for alignment, rider fit, and comfort.
Established in 1895 and celebrated for their cycling legacy, Schwinn knows just what you're looking for in a bicycle. From men's to women's to kids, they have a bike for everyone. Teach your child to ride on the Schwinn Koen, a perfect blend of kid-centric engineering and BMX style. The Koen features a smart start design, which has been carefully calibrated to a child's proportions for a comfortable ride and ideal riding position. This includes a lighter bike frame for added control, smaller grip handles to match smaller hands, a narrower pedal position to match narrow kid hips, and much more. Best of all, the Koen grows with your child. A tool-free adjustable seat post easily accommodates different heights. Rear coaster and front handbrakes ease the transition to a bigger, handbrake-only bike. The Koen also features a saddle handle, making it easy to comfortably carry or tow the bike or hang it for simple storage. A number plate adds to the super cool BMX style. The Koen is available in a range of wheel sizes from 12-inch models that fit ages 2 to 4, all the way up to 20-inch models that fit ages 6 and up. Removable training wheels are included on models with 12 to 18-inch wheels to help your child get started. And like all Schwinn bikes, it comes with a limited lifetime warranty for as long as you own the bike. Learning to ride is easy with the Koen by Schwinn. The Schwinn Elm is a great bike for teaching your child to ride with confidence. The Elm features a smart start design which has been carefully calibrated to a child's proportions for a comfortable ride and ideal riding position. This includes a lighter bike frame for added control, smaller grip handles to match smaller hands, a narrower pedal position to match narrow kid hips, and much more. Best of all, the Elm grows with your child. It includes a tool-free adjustable seat post to easily accommodate different heights. Plus, rear coaster and front handbrakes ease the transition to a bigger, handbrake-only bike when they're ready. The Elm also features a saddle handle, making it easy to comfortably carry or tow the bike or hang it for simple storage. The Elm is available in a range of wheel sizes from 12-inch models that fit ages 2 to 4, all the way up to a 20-inch model that fits ages 6 and up. Removable training wheels are included on models with 12 to 18-inch wheels to help your child get started. And like all Schwinn bikes, the Elm comes with a limited lifetime warranty for as long as you own the bike. Learning to ride is easy with the Elm by Schwinn.
Thanks for purchasing your new Royce Union bike. With proper care and maintenance, your bike will give you years of enjoyment. But before that first ride, you'll have to assemble it. We're here to help, so let's get started. I have the Royce Union RMA inside the box. Tools are included. To make your job a little bit easier, we recommend having a few tools on hand. Adjustable wrench, flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, wire cutters, and metric Allen keys. Now let's take it out of the box and remove all the protective packaging. The parts box, which is located in the bike box, you will find a right and left pedal with labels R for right and L for left pedal. You will also find derailleur guard with screws for your derailleur, rear reflectors, front reflector for the handlebars, multi-tool, and Allen keys. You will also find a plug for the stem, user manual, One other thing located in the bike box, you will find seat post and your seat. Now it's time to attach the seat to the seat post using a wrench. The tapered side of the seat post, you want to have this centered into the center of the seat rail prior to tightening it up. Fasten one side and the other hand tight. Then using your adjustable wrench, still making sure your seat post is in the center of the seat rail. On the other side, and now it's time to attach the seat and the post to the frame. Now that we have attached the seat to the seat post, let's put it into the frame. You will notice lines on the seat post, which is a safety line. You want to have it below into the frame and use the quick release clamp attaching it. Now this is too light, so you want to adjust the screw on the opposite side, making sure the seat is in line with the bike. And once you get good enough pressure, we can close it and it's not too easy. You're ready for the next step. We recommend using a bike repair stand like this. If you don't happen to have one, feel free to use the box your bike came in, resting the bike on top of the box to do all the work. Now it's time to attach the handlebars to the handlebar stem, loosening up these two bolts with a 6mm Allen key. Putting the handlebars on, making sure these grooves are in the center of the handlebar stem. And it's always a good note to see where these are should be pointing upwards. Good riding position to grab on the grips. And you want to have even spacing on both sides. So I'll grab the other bolt. Double check, making sure it's center and that both clamps are going down evenly. And also making sure, one last step, double checking, making sure these cables are in line just like this and they're not tangled. Now we're ready to attach the front wheel. First thing we need to do is undo the brakes. Squeeze both sides, grab the brake noodle so we can get the tire through. Check where the directional arrow is. Arrow is facing forward. That's where you want it to go. Undo both bolts on both sides. There's a safety washer. Make sure the safety washer is in the holes on the forks. Move on the other side. Let's make the final adjustments. And then reattach the brakes. Grab the brake noodle. Now that the front wheel is on, it's time to adjust the front brakes. Notice this brake has good tension, good stopping power. This brake goes all the way into the handlebar. We're gonna have to readjust this brake by loosening this bolt and pull the cable towards me. So loosen this bolt, pull the cable towards me. Make sure you do not let go of this cable when readjusting the front brake. Now that we have made this adjustment, Let's see how far both brakes pull, if they're evenly. Right, good stopping power, not all the way down. Front brake, just the same. Not too much, not too little. You want them both evenly. After the cable, now it's time to adjust the brake pad. Now that we have completed the brake cable, it's time to move on to the brake pad and the brake tension. We want to see and make sure that the brake pad is not touching the tire and not below the rim. If it touches the tire, it will wear and make a hole in the tire. We have to readjust this brake because it is touching the tire. Use a 5mm Allen key. You want to place your finger below the pad so it does not drop all the way down. Lower the brake pad evenly onto the rim. And then secure it back in place. And the same goes for the other side. This side looks good. After adjusting the brake pads, it's time to check the tension of the brakes. Squeeze the brake handle. See if both sides are touching evenly. And they are not. So in order to readjust them, the tension, this one is not moving much. Do a few turns to increase the tension of this brake pad. Squeeze. Now both brake pads are touching at the same time, evenly on the rim. Once we're done with that, you do the exact same procedure to the rear of the bike, then we'll have to move on to the pedals. Now it's time to attach the pedals. For the right pedal, it attaches and threads to the right. Use your adjustable wrench to finish attaching it. The left side is reverse thread and threads to the front of the bike. Using your adjustable wrench towards front of bike. Now that both pedals are done, it's time to move on to the next step. After installing the pedals, let's move on the rear of the bike and run through the gears. Using your left hand to pedal, right hand to adjust the gears, run through all the way up, and you want to go all the way back down. Make sure the chain does not pop out of the gears. Everything looks to be running smoothly. Now it's time to go on the other side and check the front gears. Exact same thing. After running through the gears, it's time to attach the derailleur guard with the screws provided in the box. You're going to use a 4mm Allen key. One of the last steps to check prior to taking off the bike stand is the tire pressure. On the Royce Union RMA, the tire pressure is located on the sidewall. These are rated for 40 psi. Now it's time to move on to the front tire. Both tires are rated equally at 40 psi. Don't forget to attach the reflectors. The white one goes on the handlebars. The red one gets attached to the frame. Now that we have the bike off the stand, we have a few last minute adjustments before we hit the open road. You want to check the handlebars, make sure they are aligned and securely fastened. Handlebars look good. Now it's time to move on to the seat. The seat should be about pelvis height, but it's a personal preference. This is a little low. I would open up this clamp, quick release. My personal preference right at pelvis. Lock it back in place. The seat itself should be even with the road, also a preference. In order to adjust these, use an adjustable wrench and loosen both bolts. There's a bolt on each side. Now seat is even with the road. Now it's time to get your Royce Union RMA on the open road.
Okay guys, so today we're going to show you how to assemble the 20-inch Xspec bike. So when you take out all the parts from the box, you're going to get the main frame. Then you're going to get the front wheel here. You're going to get the seat with the seat post. You're going to get the kickstand, the front fender, and in the small box you're going to get your pedals, this tool, and all these small parts for the front fender. You're gonna get your manual, and then these tools are not included, but you're gonna need them: an adjustable wrench and a Allen wrench. The first thing we're gonna do is install the kickstand if it's not already installed on your bike. So you're gonna get your included tool. Take it out. Okay, you're gonna get your kickstand. Make sure that the spring is on the outside, and then just make sure that these grooves go inside of here. Kind of attach it like that. Make sure that it's kind of locked. Okay, just make sure that doesn't move around. Okay, so to install the front wheel, you're gonna have to remove this rod. This is here just for shipping purposes. Just remove it. Put it to the side. And then, in case this part is closed, you can open it using an adjustable wrench. So just go here. Just open it, and then it's gonna open it up. So after opening up the brakes, you're gonna get your front tire, and then on your front tire, it tells you which direction it should be facing. It has an arrow. So then loosen up the nuts and the washer that has a hook. Do it on both sides. Okay. Then get your washer, and then make sure that you insert the hook on this hole. Get your nut. Tiny one. And then your wrench. Okay, make sure to tighten all the way, and then do the same for the other side. So now we're going to show you how to install the handlebars. So you're going to want to get this stem first, hold all the way in, and then you're going to want to close this latch. Make sure that the latch is tight. If it's kind of loose, you can adjust it right here using a screwdriver. Okay, so once you make sure it's tight enough, you close it, and then you push this round plastic part in so that it locks into place. And then right here, you're gonna want to loosen it up so you can insert the handlebars. And the way you do that is you can hold this side and then turn this side counterclockwise. Get your handlebars, and then this groove should be facing the back. Okay, insert to the desired height, and then make sure you tighten this latch. So hold it and then turn it clockwise. Okay, until it's tight. Okay, you can close it up and make sure you test out the handlebars by pushing them in. Make sure they don't go down. And you're set for this part. So if your handlebars are not aligned properly, you can adjust them. Okay, you're gonna want to remove this safety piece that's for the latch. It prevents it from opening. Open up your latch. And then you're gonna get a 6mm Allen wrench. You're gonna adjust this counterclockwise to loosen it up. Okay. And adjust your handlebars. Make sure they're aligned properly. Okay. And then you're gonna wanna tighten it up clockwise. Use the latch. And make sure that you insert this safety piece inside. Okay, now we're gonna install the seat posts. So once again, loosen up the latch, hold this part, and then turn it counterclockwise. Get your seat post. Insert it to the desired height, and then hold this side. Turn this side clockwise. Okay. Make sure it's tight. Close it all the way. And push the seat just so you can test it out so it doesn't go down. If you push down the seat and it goes down, that means that the latch is not securely tightened. So just open it up. Make sure that you tighten it. Okay. And close it. Push. And then also another thing for the frame, make sure that this safety piece is down on this latch. That way it doesn't open up. Now we're going to show you how to assemble the pedals. And the pedals are labeled. It has L for left and R for right. So in my case, we're going to install the right pedal first. And then they're different in appearance because only the right pedal folds in, and that's to save space when it's folded. Okay, so get your right pedal, and then you can use your hand to tighten it. So turn it clockwise, you can tighten, and get your wrench, so you can make sure it's tightened all the way in. There you go. And then do the same for the left pedal. The left pedal, you install that one, turning it counterclockwise. Now we're going to show you how to install the front fender and the reflector. So you're going to want to get your reflector in this small plastic piece. And then it's going to go like that. And then these grooves go on the inside like that. And then make sure it snaps into place. And you're going to insert it to the back in between the tire and the arch. Okay. Then get your screw. Make sure that you open it up. Get your reflector. Align it with the hole. And tighten the nut to the other side. Okay, then you're gonna get your wrench and a screwdriver. Make sure you tighten up the screw. Make sure that the fenders align properly as well. align it with the hole right here. Your hand tighten it, and then get your screwdriver. And then get your other screw and do the same for the other side. These black plastic pieces are for the nuts from the front wheel and the rear wheel. You can insert them right here if you like. That's optional. You get 4 pieces, just do it to the front and to the rear sides. So then you're gonna want to make sure that the front brake cable is adjusted properly. So get the cable and pull it slightly, and then make sure it goes through that hole. And that it locks properly. If you want to adjust them, you can get a wrench, and you're gonna adjust this right here. Turn it counterclockwise so you can loosen it up, and then adjust the cable. Get your wrench. Make sure that you tighten all the way in, that way the cable doesn't loosen up. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to fold the bike. Okay, so you're going to open up this latch, push it down, make sure you fold it down to the front wheel, then open up this safety lock, open up the latch, push out the kickstand, and then make sure that the left pedal is towards the top. That way it's easy to fold and it doesn't get in the way. Okay, then you can get your strap and attach it to the bike. That way it doesn't unfold.